Me did the chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Na first ka komo abusuya for Ghana fa na nyina. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Push sugar level, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
MaryMay.digital. Create the life you want. www.maymarys.com. By starting and running your own digital business. Work from home. Tips for business owners. How to create successful online digital business. Join our global company. Mentorship and training coaching. Training for each individual. Learn how to earn online. Be your own manager. For more information, visit www.maymarys.com or email us at info@maymarys.com. You can also call us on 0049 017 656 853 241. This business has helped me so much and my family, and to increase your income, join and create the life you want. Also for beginner. Also a beginner when I started this.
Okay, beautiful people out there, this is a quick response to something that I just watched online when Shatta Wale was doing his Facebook live session. And I want to just come and say that I am here for peace and not for war. So relax, because I'm about to give you why it is necessary for sometimes for us to talk about some of these things, not from any background of hatred, but from the background of love. Because I know Shatta Wale himself said in his live video that, yes, Sammy Flex, I love you, and I know I love him too. Every industry person knows that Sammy Flex is never a hater. Sammy Flex has loved almost everybody who has played a role in this game. Be it an underground artist, an old artist, an established artist, or maybe a breakthrough artist. Sammy Flex is for everybody. So let's do this within some few minutes and we'll run away. My name is Sammy Flex and this is one of my editorial. But this editorial is actually in response to Shatta Wale's live video. I just watched it. I was actually there and I saw people tagging me in post. My producer, Emmanuel Forila, called me that, oh boss, what's happening? Go on to Facebook Live, check on Shatta Wale's page, and you know what I'm talking about. I just checked and I realized that, okay, so it was in response to a previous video I published here on this platform. Now I'm going to introduce this video to you. What Shatta said, I want you to watch it critically. And when I come back, I'm just going to take my time, explain to you reason behind some of the things we do here on this platform. Because this platform, Shatta Wale himself has confirmed that this is the university of all showbiz platforms. He said it before, not once, not twice. He's confirmed that when it comes to show business, the people who really give out the best of messages and information is this platform. But maybe something went wrong, or better still, maybe an understanding has gone bad. And that is what I want to explain briefly before we run away. Then we can all come back to it. I know in the evening when we sit on Showbiz Daily, I organize the boys, Nana Reagan, and Tim Dodu Solomon, and who is even part of today's list. Then we will sure sit down to do the review. So relax, all is well, all is calm, everything is okay, nobody bored, nobody vexed. It is like that in the game. Like Shatta himself would say, don't see him like that. Don't see him like that. Nobody should see him like that. I'm getting some messages of people saying this and that, but nobody should see them like that. This show is directed by Replies. Camera person is Currency, who is also called Digital Rasta, and the producer is Emmanuel Ofori Lapiji. They are the guys behind the scenes. Now, let me introduce the video to you according to Shatta Wale's live feed on Facebook. When you watch it, I'll come back, and within some few minutes, I'll explain why it was necessary for us to do that, and that will be all. Watch this, I'll be right back.
Something for Sammy Flex to, yeah, shout out to Sammy Flex, man. He's been doing some great works since we started release the GOG album. He tried defend the GOG album. He tried explain to people. Sometimes I don't know how he get knowledge about how this whole thing they go about, but he still finds his way through to inform the fans and tell the fans about what GOG album is about. Perfect, that's right. If I did do something where you know they understand, you for ask. If you don't know, you for ask. Stop rushing. But I'm so disappointed in Sammy Flex right now because the thing they do. Listen, I want to talk. Listen, but before I go play it, make just listen. Make I just play the thing or maybe just listen and get what I try to talk.
He has a point, and this is how it started. It started with the yellow DP, the GOG as in the yellow DP. Yeah. And remember, I think on one of our shows at Base One TV, we talked about the yellow DP and the fact that Shatta introduced another logo. That's the gift of God, the one looking like graphic design, newspaper. I like it that way. The newspaper design at the back with the GOG written in gold and other inscriptions in there. And Shatta introduced that one. Now the exclusive track list too. He put out something which is Wooding in Nature, which is happening on 17th. I think it's on Friday, right?
Yes, Friday.
So we are waiting for it on Friday. When it comes, we shall do our reviews on it. So wait for us.
So if I do flyers, I do things where I want to make people follow what I do, because you see the industry where they want, we know they learn. Ubia ni madie. So nobody they learn. That is stupidity. That is the first point. Like everybody in Ghana music industry. Me, if I talk about media, and sometimes maybe if go affect me now, my people, like I get people for the media where they don't deal in entertainment stuff. Like the politicians, sports presenters, other program. Yeah, I like those ones because them they did them a lane. They talk about things really serious. But I see Ghana music industry when we sit on internet like this and when we talk like this and it release like if myself do flyer self, people know the fee. Check say what does this mean? No, there are certain things in this flyer I need to study. Oh no, I need to ask questions before I come. As I listen, Sammy Flex will talk something. I vex, you understand me? And that way I won't get to. Make a listen now.
We are going to do the reviews on it. And the other one, which is the GOG shark, that once again also came with a different logo. Yeah, some cloudy, like I'm saying, cloudy. Yeah, some cloudy, up in the space kind of look.
If I did where they tell my story, if I did where they talk about my story, because you people have failed to follow the Shatta success story. That's why you put it there like that. That's why I get money past everybody for in this industry. That's why they make money for everybody past this industry. That's why they show you people. Not beside they watch anybody where they talk and say, I get money. But man, the money where I get, me, I'm not Ghana music industry. Money shri. Money Jimmy. Money shri. Nobody can lie to anybody. Forget yourself. You boy not get anything. You can't see with it. I won't get to West Ham. Let's get to
logo. First of all, Tilly's observation is right.
First of all, Sammy Flex, Tilly's observation is very stupid for you to say it's even right. That's still know who Shatta Wale is. That still know the brand. That still know my brain of marketing. No, let's talk.
It's not wrong, and let's be very honest with that. Tilly is not wrong at all, because if you go through the life cycle of artists,
that's where my problem is. If you go through the life cycle of artists. Sammy Flex, please, I won't make you understand something. Everybody in this world and how God bless them. Somebody go fit come, You go fit carry Kotoku for him bag from Togo to Accra and make money. Somebody go drive from Togo to Accra and make money. Somebody go walk past forest and make money. Somebody go crawl and make money. When you want me into this kind of bullshit, like you people always they follow some thing where people left for school where you know they help. Come street. People get money past you people where they internet, radio. Come street. I get my mama fears the street. Come see them. They wear Rolex. They use better cars. They get mansions. Let's listen.
And their albums. You realize that a certain theme runs through all they do.
See what they are talking about. Long, Sammy Flex. Like, you know, I love you so much and I want you to progress so much wherever you are. But what you're saying is bullshit, Sammy. You see, when you say things like this, it make me, if I want to release something, like if I want to do projects, I don't want even to, because you people don't even have an idea of what I'm even doing. That's why I keep insulting everybody in the industry that, yo, so can't you people just ask questions? Don't you people have people to send to book appointment to come? Shut up. The way you run, you don't understand. Like, what are you really doing? But you people want to just run into conclusions and think I have to follow somebody's path? Yo, I don't kiss ass. I said it in my fucking God song. What the fuck? Listen to another one. The thing we take agriculture.
So when Sakode, for instance, was about releasing his No Pressure album, we saw him sitting down in a chair with that design in there. I think Stone Boys and Oga Johnson also had.
Sammy Flex. Up to today, you won't make me a follow Stone Boy. Where I get money pass them. You won't make a follow Sakode. Where I get money pass them. Fuck everything anybody go talk. You won't make a follow those boys where me I come and pass them. Where I pass the road where they start can pass. Sammy Flex, me and Stone Boy Sakode who come out? Me and Stone Boy Sakode who come out first? If you say they pass the road top before I can pass it, I was fucking on that road before they came. Sakode used to call me, boss, I want producer, boss, Charlie, the way the system has so it could be. Stone Boy used to pick car from my shama and come to my place at Blue Lagoon. God day Sunday. The moon they watch. What the fuck? What you guys want to get from me? Like, you guys didn't learn from me because you thought, yes, I was going to be poor forever. No. I was buying ammunitions. Like I was preparing myself. I was cooking. Like I was doing shit. Like I was preparing chemicals. Like I was preparing nuclear weapons. I was ready to chew everybody in the industry like how they chew people right now.
All right, you just watched the video, and I believe so many people have also seen it already because it was on his Facebook live feed. Shatta Wale's Facebook live feed is very, very long. So once he goes on there live, within some 5-10 minutes, 2K, 3K, and it goes on like that. So many people have seen it. And I know some people are even thinking Sammy Flex might be mad, Sammy Flex might be angry, Sammy Flex might be crazy about this. No, but no. You know, I have a calm spirit. Sometimes I go to my YouTube page, read some comments, and especially from Nigeria, I see a whole lot of legion coming at me, but I still handle everything calmly. But today I just want to address why it becomes necessary for us to be talking about some of these things. So number one, I saw a post on Facebook. Once again, Tilly also had her first chair, which is part of the industry. You know, in the industry, if you talk about people, you should also understand that someone will talk about you. And you should take it cool and calm. Like the Rasta man will say, calm. You don't have to get angry. The moment you talk about someone, then you should also expect the reverse, that someone will surely talk about you. So Tilly posted on Facebook, where she brought in all the different album covers, or better still logos for Shatta Wale's GOG album. And when I saw it, I said, oh, okay, yeah, I think it is true. So the observation is that the album has produced different art covers or logos. That is the observation. Now, first of all, I'm not sure anybody can say that observation is false or that observation is not true. The observation is factual. That GOG album has produced different album covers, and Tilly even plays them in there. So when I also saw the part, I said, oh, okay, maybe it is true. It is what it is. The album has produced some more art covers. But on the show with MC Berima, I was saying that as much as it might not be in tandem with marketing, advertising, and when it comes to PR purposes, it might not be in tandem with the rules and how it plays, Shatta Wale understands it best. If you have watched the show very well, and I think it is the previous video before this one, if you have watched the video, you realize that that was what I said, that yes, it might not be in tandem with how PR is done, how advertising, packaging, and marketing is done. But then, Shatta Wale himself is the right person who understands what he is doing. Did I not say that? I said that. And I remember I also added that at the moment, the only person who can explain what is going down is Shatta Wale himself. Once again, I mentioned it. So I watched portions of his live video where he said that, yes, if you don't know, why are you not asking? Yes, it is because the opportunity has not presented itself for us to ask questions now. The opportunity has not represented itself. Personally, I was out of town. I went to Dubai. I came just 2 days ago, and I'm just settling in. I'm now settling in. Yesterday, I couldn't even do much. So I think today is okay because today I feel like, yeah, now I'm settling in, and it feels good like that. So we are just waiting for the opportune time. Some of us even had other discussions yesterday where we mentioned that we were expecting the track list to be dropped today, as in the GOG track list. We were expecting it to be dropped today. But we also mentioned that even Shatta Wale is expecting his fans to give him 1 million subscribers on YouTube before he releases that. Once again, we mentioned, and we encourage fans from all over the world to go out there and subscribe to the platform. So Shatta Wale will get a 1 million subscribers. Then we can also get the track list for the album to follow up. Everybody is highly expectant of the album. Everybody is waiting for the album. Everybody is, including me and you. So when some of these things happen and we talk about, as journalists, sometimes it is not about maybe who you know or who you like or who you hate. No, it's not about that. An observation in the industry can be discussed. And if you followed the discussion very well, the discussion was not from any negative background. The discussion was not from any evil or hating background. No. The discussion was just full of love. That, okay, we have seen this observation. We talked about how the yellow DP was displayed all over town, on billboards in Accra, on social media, how fans used it as their DP, and everybody liked it. It had some power. It was bold. It was beautiful. And then a new one came, and we saw the shaft. All these things have contributed in making the album. Even on this platform, I'm one person who has said that Shatta Wale is using all opportunities around the album to milk in every penny or peswa. I've mentioned this before, that Shatta is making sure that even before the album drops, he's taking every juice from the album. I did not hide it. I've said it before. So if the understanding of the review of the different album covers did not go down well with maybe Shatta Wale and some of his followers, thinking it came from a negative mindset or a negative background, please, I want everybody to know we won't do anything from a negative background. We have talked about so many artists, including Shatta Wale himself, on this platform. We've talked about those who have done good. We've talked about those who have done bad. In fact, we have reproached so many people. So I want to once again state that the review was just the observation Tilly Akuedipa made, posted it on her Facebook, and we even wanted to direct it in a way so that it will not sound negative throughout. So we wanted to direct it in a way that someone understand that, okay, we don't know why it is like that. We don't know why it started from the yellow DP, came to that point to where we are today. Because the last time we saw something on the GOG album, it was the announcement of the track list where the artwork was a wooden nature of something. We don't know how it is going to be finally. In fact, it could even be that the last logo or cover that will come before the songs drop on the album might even be different from everything we have seen so far. Once again, do we have a qualm? We don't have a qualm. We can only wait till the right time when we get Shatta Wale to explain that, okay, it was like this, like that, like this, like that. Reason it is what it is now. So please, let's drop this. Don't let us make this look negative. Don't let us make this look like it is coming from a hatred background. No, nobody hates any artist in Ghana. In fact, when Ghanaian artists say, when any Ghanaian artist says that we hate him, then I'll be surprised. Because I talk about Nigeria, Nigerians will say, I hate their people. I get comments from all over the world coming at me. Some Nigerians who don't understand the things I say or the things I talk about, they come hard at me. So they are saying, I hate their artists. So if I wake up one day and Ghanaian artists are also saying, I hate them or I don't like their progress, then that is wrong. Then number 2, we are not here to force any artist to do as we say. That's the fact. In fact, that is why on this platform, you can watch that all online platforms, most of them are not doing what we do here on Sammy Flex TV. On Sammy Flex TV, we have a panel discussion show. In Ghana, I'm sure you have been watching some YouTube platforms. How many of them are doing that? I don't know. The rest have been interviews and these reactions and music breakdowns and all. But here on this platform, we even understand our impact. We understand our numbers. And we have still agreed that this is what we do. We will sit down, share ideas, share knowledge on how the industry runs. And we don't do it from any negative mindset. We do it with a pure constructive mindset. We do it with a pure mindset of development and growth. And again, when we say it, nobody is under duress to go and do it at all cost. Never. Nobody is under duress to do it at all cost. Sometimes it is just an observation. So when I talked about, if you look at Anloga Junction, the album cover, I was not comparing Stonebwoy to Shatta Wale. Once again, let me clear that angle too. I said that, looking at how promo was done for Anloga Junction, it was one background or one artwork throughout. I also mentioned the same thing about Sarkodie's No Pressure album, that it was one art cover throughout. It was not again to compare that they were doing something better than him. No, that was not the understanding. The understanding that in case of album promo, it has not been like, okay, today this, today that. People have not been seeing it that way. But Shatta Wale is doing it that way based on his understanding. And that was what we saw. So it was not from any negative mindset. But I know Shatta Wale is never angry about this. I know Shatta Wale also sees the need to correct an impression that he thinks is wrong. In this world, when someone puts an impression out and you think the impression is not what you were thinking, the best you can do is to come forward to straighten it. And I'm sure that is what he came to do. That maybe the understanding of him changing logos from here to there is not as you think. It's not as you might see it. But it is for a particular purpose. That purpose, on the day that some of us will be lucky to get closer to him for a one-on-one conversation, I'm sure we'll talk about that. And in the video, I mentioned that, we are waiting for that opportunity that Shatta will present to us for us to interview him. When we interview him, we will ask him all these questions. And I know that time will come. That time, I know it will come. I know that time will surely come. So nobody should make it seem offensive. I've already seen people messaging me, Brother Sammy, why? What have you done to Shatta Wale? Brother Sammy, why? Why is Shatta Wale saying this? No, as an industry person, I understand some of these things. And like Shatta himself has said, don't see him like that. Don't see him like that. If you see him like there is something bad happening, you are rather going to make a mistake. It is an industry of democratic, sound mind and people who are always sharing different ideas. Different ideas. So this one will say, I can do this from the top. Another person can say, I can do this from down. Another person can say, I can do it from middle. But at the end of the day, we are all trying to arrive at the same destination. And that is what everybody should know. So I came in peace this afternoon. I just came to let everybody know that there is no beef. I just came to let everybody know that someone is not angry at anybody for nothing. It is just a discourse. You say your mind, I say your mind. Like I said, a democratic environment where everybody can feel free to say what he or she feels. So Shatta has said what he thought about the earlier video I did with MC Berryman on Sammy Flex Speaks. And after knowing his mind, after knowing what he thinks about the video, there's also the need for me to come out to let you know that it wasn't from any negative mindset, but we are rather encouraging him to do what he plans for us to understand. What else can we do? We can't do much. It is simple as short. We can meet in the evening Showbiz Daily on Sammy Flex TV, where the panel will sit, and once again, some of the issues Shatta raised, I'm sure we'll talk about it. My name is Sammy Flex. Special thanks to Digital Rasta Currency on camera, Richie Flex, editor and director of the show, and Emmanuel Forwila PG, who is the producer. I remain Sammy Flex, and of course, I'm a supporter of Ghana's entertainment industry. Everybody who is part of the industry, Sammy Flex, I boldly support. Be it new, old, or established, or maybe past. I support Ghana music industry, and I want to salute you for also supporting us on what we do here on Sammy Flex TV. Until then, we meet again at the flip side. We out.